Good morning, everybody. Welcome to today's Untethered Daily with myself, Noah Hammond. This is the live show where I tap into my intuition, my deep inner wisdom, which I believe we all have and all have the ability to cultivate a relationship with. And I download, so to speak, a message of wisdom for myself first and foremost, and for anyone else who tunes in and gets value from these streams. Then at the end, I ask an action step to put the advice or the wisdom into play in my life. And that's what we do here on Untethered Daily. It is a growth practice for myself and all others who choose to benefit from it. And hopefully this guy doing yard work out there isn't going to be too loud. Let's see what's coming through today. What wisdom would most benefit myself and all other beings involved? Life isn't meant to be a struggle, but it is meant to hit back, so to speak. In the advice you were getting yesterday, we talked about how the first thing that happens after you make a commitment is the opposite shows up. The reason the opposite shows up the first thing after making a new commitment is because it's the universe, God's loving way of preparing you to actually have the thing that you just committed to. The reason why the opposite shows up right after you make the commitment is because it's there to train the piece of you who is not yet ready to receive that which you've just committed to. This is a loving up-levelment. So going back to what we started with, life isn't meant to be suffering, even though it is perceived that way. Life isn't meant to be your permanent enemy or cause of constant disturbance, even though it can appear that way. Life is meant to shape you and to mold you into nothing shy of your divine self, of your limitless self. You came here to forget who you really are, and life is here to helpfully show you piece by piece, brick by brick, layer by layer, falseness by falseness, delusion by delusion. Life is here to turn you into your own David. Michelangelo's David started off as a block, and it was chipped away by the artist until it was a work of art. You are that same block. You come into this world ready to be shaped, and life is here to shape you, and then you're here to shape yourself. First, you go through the experience of being shaped by the world around you, conforming to social norms, learning from your tribe, your parents, your teachers, your friends, and adopting those ways of being and that model of reality. And then, for those of you who choose to do this, and you've already chosen to do this, you awaken to the possibility that you can become something else, something different than how you were raised or where you came from, or how everybody that you were shaped by in your early development acts and behaves and believes. And then you go on a journey of self-discovery. And as you step into that journey of self-discovery, life meets you every step of the way. You say yes to the journey of self-discovery and awakening your true potential. Life sends you the necessary obstacles, challenges, and triumphs to reflect back to you who you really are, to show you your true potential. And this can come in either really difficult packages and sometimes necessarily difficult packages, and it can also come in the day-to-day. This is why you meditate every day. You can either meditate every single day, or you can have something horrible happen every so often that shakes and rocks your world and your perception of it. And it's not saying that one is going to necessarily offset the other. It's simply an acknowledgement that you control the way in which your David is shaped. You can consciously shape the David by showing up to your workshop every day and cracking at the stone with your instruments, or you can unconsciously shape the David with a bazooka, or hope that someone else does it, or whatever else. Okay, cool. What else? feel like I get this. What you don't get is that you've said yes to consciously crafting your David. There are immense ramifications to this, and they're to be celebrated. All of the seemingly all of the time spent focusing on or being aware of details that other people or other situations or other times in your life have been easy to just let pass by are the opportunities for shaping your David. All the past challenges that you've gone through to become who you are literally just that. They are the past challenges that were there to lovingly shape you into who you are. And so you need to have 100% forgetfulness of your past, not in an ignorant way, not in a way that discards the lessons and the value and the truth that was bestowed into you from your past. But you need to have 100% forgetfulness of your past in the sense that it has absolutely zero relevance on who you are in the present or who you can be or will become in the future. Your past is simply the moments that life has put in front of you to first make you ignorant of your David status, and then to have you piece by piece chip away at and recognize and remember the David that was laying dormant inside the block. And your past literally means nothing more than that. 10,000 years from now, 100,000 years from now, regardless of how good you do at leaving a legacy behind in this world, everything you've built will be gone. Everything you've done will be forgotten. None of it actually matters in the scheme of the universe. Even this earth will one day no longer exist. So all that actually matters is the appreciation of your godlike nature that you can cultivate in this present moment, embody in every aspect of your psyche, of your being, of your health, of your consciousness, and then bring into this world for the support of the other souls around you who are on the same journey. That's really all you're here to do. You're here for soul evolution. What you leave behind in the 3D realm, the only bit of it that matters is how much evolution, appreciation, peace, and expansion you've been able to facilitate and co-create for yourself, first and foremost, and for others secondarily. This is why you do these streams, among other things. Cool. So what's an action step to put this advice into play in my life? Forget your past, become grounded in your present, and listen. Okay, I will do that. Well, thanks for joining us. Charlie, what's up, man? Rob, Megan, nice to see you guys. And hopefully that was helpful for some of you guys as well. Sending you tons of love and positivity, good vibrations for your day. See you again soon with another daily or Untethered Daily. Bye for now, y'all.